Hello. Sorry, we're a little bit behind schedule today. It's Rich. Uh, had some technical difficulties. For some reason, um NieR just did not want to recognize my controller, but got some a little bit of finagling. It's working now, thankfully. Um, yeah. Getting right back into it. Oh, sorry, that put me. Oh yeah, I turned off my music. I need to turn that back on. Turned it off while I was doing all the fishing quests that I said I would do off stream. And it turns out there were only that one, the one for the breams, and then another one after that, which was it? Oh, black bass. Um, so that threw me all off. Take it down to here, actually. Here we go. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. Oh no, why? Oh, okay. We're gonna do this now, are we? I unplug and replug the controller. Come on. Game. I thought we were cool. I thought we were cool. I thought we had this fixed. Ugh. We're gonna do this now too, I guess. Well, while the game freaks out and figure out whether or not the controllers work. It looks like all the controls are fine. Default settings. This controller that I use has different modes, and I have to change it twice for the Steam Link, but otherwise the controls are really weird. But it seems like everything is okay. Running it straight from here, so. But yeah, I did all the fishing quests. Not much happened. The old man was like, maybe you'll be able to catch the fish, capital letters, and that's all he said. He's like, well, no, you'll know someday. So either we will or we won't. But I did those two quests and turned them in, and that allowed me to catch sharks for the other quests, which I have not turned in. Those were the only ones I turned in. And in addition, the crop screw from yesterday. So we had a watermelon for Yona's quest, but I have not turned that in either. I'm just turning that in that recipe in now.
I found your ingredients.
Fantastic. Let's see how this tastes. Okay, here you are. Go ahead. Let me know what you think.
Here goes.
Well?
This is fantastic. I've never had anything like it.
Splendid. In that case, we have a new special. Maybe I'll even name it after you. Oh, and here's some payment. Thanks again.
And so began the extinction of the sharks. Oh. I do want to show you guys something. Let's see if I can catch a shark real quick, but the animation is pretty funny. But I do need to grab a sardine. Or a couple, actually. I don't know why I came up. Might sell it too, actually.
If you're ready.
So excited, he's vibrating.
Come back if you run out of...
Oh god, I'm stuck. You need sardines to catch sharks. Hopefully I can just get it into so I can show you the animation. I used all my sardines. I didn't need all. I had a bunch of them left. I had a bunch extra. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. Really, it ate my bait. What ate my bait? Let me hook this before I start talking. I'm sorry? Really? Damn it. Well, I had a bunch of extra sardines, by the time I finished the quest, so I ended up catching, like, I think I caught two. I only caught 2 extra sharks, but I, turned around and,
Hope you come back soon.
sold those for extra money. I was going to maybe buy Beastbane, but I'm gonna save the money for now just in case we need something. But I'm guessing, because this was the way with Automata, that in order to get the weapon stories, we have to buy and like upgrade every weapon. Is it going under? Because it's not going under on my screen. Like, all right. No, it's not. All right. I'm not showing you the fucking. We'll do one more sardine. This is. I'm really tempted to this, actually. You know what? I'm gonna load that. I'm gonna load my save. The sardines are expensive, okay? I'm just gonna load the save and go try that again. That was weird, though. Like, it did a bigger vibration, but it didn't go under. I don't know what's up with that. We can. We'll buy one more sardine and give it one try. We gotta go all the way around that way. I just wanted to show you because it looks funny.
Welcome.
I lied. I'm gonna buy 2 sardines, but that's it. That's it. I can stop anytime I want. I don't have a problem.
Hope you come back soon.
This is so dumb because, like, the sharks were not actually that difficult. I was doing that while hanging out on the couch with the husband, and like got them all relatively quickly. See, that one went under. I don't know what was up with that. He was just bad RNG, I guess. Whatever. We'll get a shark. Oh. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeet! Just throw that right back in the water. Alright, that's all I wanted to show you. Oh, that guy has another quest, doesn't he? I see it. I see it now. What do you want?
I found your ingredients.
Wait, oh, okay, that's because I turned it. That's right, because I reloaded my save.
Oh,
This is...
Skip all through that. Alright, so... Yeah, so you couldn't even catch those sharks until you did the final fishing quest, because it turns out it was necessary, although not in the way I expected. But it worked out. So I should... Oh wait, was there... I don't think there were other quests. I think we're more or less wrapping it up. I can check with Devila on the way over though. Oh god. Sorry. Get up. Get up. Wait, hold on. That one was on purpose. I am curious. Oh, boy isn't here. Alright. God, there's not really anything worth gathering out here though, if I'm realistic. There's nothing I need from here. It's just like, oh shit. You take this golden opportunity to loot things, but it's really, really not necessary. Check in there. I am gonna gather these actually. But check in on Devila, make sure there's not any other quests. But I think I've got everything so far. I think we finally progress. Go ahead in here real quick.
What have we got to... Doesn't look like I have any work for you right now. Come back next time you're free, okay?
Okay. Good, good. Let me just go over and give Yona her watermelon. Yum. Probably save on the way out. I think some of my crops already. I really don't feel like dealing with it right now, though. We should. I think most of them still need to grow anyway. It'll be fine. No, Yona, I have your watermelon.
Did somebody order a watermelon?
Yay! You're the best.
Anything else you need?
Actually, I need a pumpkin.
I already
All
have
right
one
then.
of those.
One pumpkin coming right up. I
I know.
got your pumpkin, Yona.
Thanks.
You've sure been eating a lot lately.
Oh, I'm not eating them.
You're not?
Ta-da! Here you go. I made it all by myself.
Boy.
Is this a cake?
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one.
Aw.
I made it for you in secret.
Wow, Yona, this is, well, it's a surprise for sure.
Come on, try it, try it.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yay! You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
That's really sweet of you, Yona. Thank you.
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
Oh boy.
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
You're telling me.
That's all she wants. Pop down here. I'm not really, yeah. I could harvest that, I guess. I can get that flower, and I think that might unlock. I think growing it may unlock it in the shop as well. Dahlia. Go save real quick. And then we're. God, I think we did all those side quests, yeah? For now, at least. Yep. Temporarily free. Where did we need to go again? I've been so. Oh, right. We were going. Were we going to the desert? Question. I've been so. It's been so long since I've been on the main quest. It's been long since I've seen progress. That's not entirely true. We did make a lot of progress last session. We got a companion. Does like no damage though. I'm gonna be honest. It looks really cool. Lizard. Don't start shit, goats. I don't want any trouble. Killed enough of your brethren. Killed so many ghosts. This is where I ground out the lizard tails and the lizard. This is where I ground out the lizard tails and the goat hides. I've been up and down this road quite a few times. There we go. Get out of here, cursor.
So, what's Facade like?
It's strange. Let's just leave it at that.
Stranger than a boorish young woman who battles monsters in her undergarments.
Let's go.
Those wolves.
What is this? A fountain?
Oh, oh. Okay, that's it, huh? Oh,
It appears to be out of service.
really? I can't follow this? Alright.
Wolves! Look out!
Oops. They are, oh, Lord. Oh. Okay.
Wait,
Kind of in the middle
They're
of a thing
leaving.
right now. Oh, okay.
That one appears to be the pack leader.
I was like, I'm kind of in the middle of a fight. Oh, alright, they're gone. I don't want to explore, but I guess we should stay focused. What the fuck is that, though? Alright. I want this. I'm sure we'll have plenty of reason to come back out here. I'm sure in the next town there will be at least 20 more side quests. And I don't need to worry about it. Another mountain thing. Are you gonna steal my camera for this? No, okay. This looks like, is it King's Quest 3? Oh god, I really don't remember which King's Quest is, but it's like a place in the desert. There's like a boulder like this that you hide behind. Some bandits come in and like open this door to put in treasure. I died in that game. I
The
didn't.
gate is sealed tight.
well, great. Guess we're not getting in.
Where is she going?
오! 아니 가인의 같아! 킷! 와르라! 옮긴다!
Okay.
You know these guys, Kaine?
Not exactly. A while back, I saved a local kid from a pack of wolves. Ever since, this town's welcomed me with open arms. Gotta be a pretty screwed up place if they let me in, huh? Anyway, I don't understand a word they say, so don't get too excited.
They can't give me side quests if I don't know what they're saying. Oh, I can talk to you?
The king lives in the big building. Figure out the rest for yourself.
What about you?
I'll stay here. I hate crap like this.
I don't know whether to thank you or wish you ill. I suppose a quick stroll about town is in order.
Thanks, that's what I was doing. Before you
The
stopped me.
language they use here is pretty crazy. So, good luck with that.
Okay.
What are they saying?
Fascinating. They speak a language I have never before encountered.
Didn't mean to skip that actually. Hold on. That again? Nope. Okay, I gotta get another panoramic view. Don't get me wrong, this is pretty, but you just showed me this.
I'd wager that huge structure is the king's manor.
How do we even get there?
With willpower and smarts, my lad.
And walking. Probably.
ソドたちいつとたさらついて暫定っていざたいと
I feel bad that I can't understand them.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still fail if you lack knowledge of another's culture.
Come on, Vice, help me out already.
I am a brilliant book of unspeakable value, not some dog-eared travel guide.
It's true, I can't speak to your value. Oop.
夫としたらたわしきてそんどうゆりるかたい
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
If only we could speak to the locals, I've no doubt we'd have little trouble reaching the King's Manor. We'll just have to suss out a route on our own.
アルテルアチ来たぜ。
アルテルは試験竹内売れと3キクル
Yes, what language are they speaking? Truly a mystery. Blah. I was gonna try to jump to the ledge.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
サラタラと現代渡けく。いつ
I didn't mean to interrupt him. Alright, hold on. Can you get a running start at this? Do I have room to get a running? Oh, yeah, I do. Alright. See if I can jump across here. I know I could probably take one of those little boats, but I feel like I could also make this jump if I run. I gotta get it up from here, right? I have to get another running jump. Am I making this harder than it has to be? Probably. Oh, he got hit. He hitched on the edge there, just at the last second.
Man, I hate being covered in
Alright,
sand.
fine.
Yes, do try harder not to fall in, would you?
Fine. Got a little boat over here, didn't I? I think I just go under too, maybe. Nice door you have here, sir.
うつそアルテルアチカイザムゴスイザイ立ち入りし
I guess I go back up. Now, was the boat just in the cut? Nope, nope, I see him over there, so maybe I can hop on when he comes back around. That's probably the easiest way to do this. If it lets me. I'd probably wrap around the right side too. But I also just kind of want to ride the boat. That looks kind of cool. You see him over there in the back, right? I feel like that's worth waiting for. Got a message from my mom. She checked in on me. I wish she would have said something in chat. I would have liked to say hi. Oh yeah. Riding the boat. I didn't have Discord on, so I didn't make any noises. Well, I think she's already got to bed now, so I'll message her later. Enjoy this scenery while we cruise on by. It's like right up there, right? Yeah, so I should probably hop off here. Thank you, kind sir.
サタイと来てアルテルアで一タサタオリ来たいと
Let's see. Wait, wasn't it here? Is it up further or is it underneath me? Good thing I ignored that cutscene that showed me where this is. Because I thought I knew where it was. I am confused now. Wee. Oh. Oh, that's why. Alright, we'll just go along the outside. I honestly, I guess I got turned around when I fell in the sand because I thought this was the back of the area. But it's not. It's over here. I was like, where is the exit? Wasn't it supposed to be over there? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Man.
No entry, it would seem.
And after we finally made it all this way...
Yeah, this is pointless. Let us go back.
Really? He messaged my mom back because I feel bad I missed her. Here, your message. Didn't have Discord open. Fortunately, this is very late for my mom, but it was nice of her to pop in. Oh, oopsie doopsie. We got some. Oh, him first. This is like the fucking Chrono Trigger where you choose to pick up the amulet instead of helping oh lord, what's her name? It's been a minute. I can't remember the lady.
Ho ho, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture. Let me see.
How are you?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am Fira. Do you need help?
Yes, we came here to talk to your king. But it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
Relatable.
I can guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous. But first, I must explain this town.
We really just need to see the king.
No, there are rules to follow. Follow me. Well, there you have it.
I feel like I have a cat hair on my nose. It is. This is an item shop. All shops and houses in this city must abide by the following rule. Rule 106. Do not live on level ground.
Rule 106?
We have many rules.
Is Rule 106 the reason for your labyrinthine system of staircases?
Yes, that is the rule.
Well, I suppose eccentric people deserve an eccentric town.
I don't think you have any business criticizing how people live. Flying talking book. This is a sand skiff dock. Rule 115,017. You must view the town by ship before purchasing any items.
Oh, come now. What could possibly be the point of such an absurd rule?
I don't know. It's a rule that was in place when I first came here, not a new one.
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
Yes. I heard that we passed rule 124,046 earlier this month.
Of all the idiocy, I could never live in this city.
Respect other people's cultures, Vice. Jesus. He's like making. It looks like he's making growing motions, but we're just going. Underneath this, it's just goods. I can't really tell from here. Yeah, I see the pots under there now. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop spinning around the camera before I make somebody sick. Oh, I was getting a drink. I'm sorry. I'm coming. This is a grocery. Rule 11,034. You must live at a level appropriate to your position.
Ah, so the aristocracy lives in the top levels, while the commoners subsist below?
Yes.
Seems like a rather unpleasant rule for those on the bottom.
Apparently the grocer's doing well for themselves, if that's the case.
Does this girl plan to drag us about the entire town in this fashion?
She's just following the rules, Vice.
Oh, I'm like, it's interesting, and that would be rude.
It would seem...
Sorry. Sorry. I love her little hat. Hood? Helmet. Neat. If she's doing all this to help us, the least we can do is just take her tour. Plus, maybe the rules will come up. This is a Strange Things store.
A Strange Things store?
Yes, a store that sells strange things.
Such as...
I don't know. The things are so strange, no one is sure what they do. Like is it a surfboard? Bunch of different signs. There's a lot of surfboards actually. Let's look at stoplight back there.
Yeah, that is pretty strange.
This is really cute. I like this. I was like, oh, are we going to the king now? Maybe? No. Okay. There's still more. I do think it would have been funny if it was just like a really short tour after they asked. This is a store that says... Oh my gosh, hold on. Yeah, get my brain together here. This is a store that sells raw materials. We use these materials to make masks. Rule 12. Do not neglect your mask. If you want to live here, you must have a mask on at all times.
Yes, I was beginning to suspect that.
I mean, you don't really intend to live here. Rub my eye. This is quite relaxing. Perhaps too relaxing. Ooh. Got a nice neck pop there. Weapon shop, maybe? This is a weapon shop. This concludes your tour of the city. Thank you for your patience. I will now guide you to the King's Manor.
Thanks.
These rules are enough to make a sensible man reach for the noose.
Oh lord, if I shut
I don't
up.
know how you survive in a place with so many inconvenient prescripts.
It's not so bad. Although I used to ask the same question, and then somebody told me. Rules do not exist to bind you, they exist so that you may know your freedoms. When I look at it like that, they don't bother me.
You're a good citizen, Fira.
Thank you, tiny child. Sorry, I guess it could be like telling a story or something while we go through this city. It's just kind of vibing. It's just like very pretty. Just kind of enjoying it. This is the King's Manor. However, we have no king now.
You have no king?
Sorry? Our king was stricken with a foul black illness, and so passed away. His son, the prince, now rules this land.
The Black Scroll.
This is the prince's royal advisor. He would know far more about these things than I.
Thank you. All of this touring has been helpful for understanding your language. I believe I will be able to speak with this advisor myself.
Interesting.
We need to talk to the prince.
ザ・カイラム多大在頭とお会いでしたいでく
I'm afraid the prince is not taking outside visitors at present.
改てしてたすおい
I would appreciate it if you came back another day.
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Fira. Let's go back to Kaine for now.
It's been a long time since I've been to an amusement park. I mean, obviously for, you know, obviously for the past year or so, the reasons are obvious, but even before then, really kind of miss it. I used to live near where Holiday World is, out in Holiday, Indiana. Is it Holiday or is it Christmas, Indiana? Whatever. It's a pretty big theme park. It was kind of started out small and it had all these sorts of seasonal themes. I mean, it still does. They're all still sort of, the different areas are still based off of different holidays. But they have like so many good rides, and I don't know if this is the case anymore, but I know when I was there last, all the soft drinks were free too. They had nice little cooling areas and stuff, so you were never like thirsty. I like that. It was just free soft drinks. It's definitely a nice touch and something that's already kind of, well, expensive. like visiting a theme park. I don't think they didn't really have you. I know some theme parks make you pay extra for certain rides too, and they didn't do that there either. At least insofar that I really remember. But it's a really cool. They had a really good water park too. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna guess this is the child she saved.
Slow down, I can barely.
Yeah.
The person who saved me. Surely you don't mean Kaine. Kaine helped you. This foul-mouthed hussy.
Nice.
Piss off, book. You guys done or what?
隊員だ。回覧と有利星座隊員だ。
Ooh.
じゃあアルテルは
Oh, sorry, I should be reading this. Hey, did you
大
hear
佐
the news? The prince is missing. What? Then we're in violation of rule 83,348. Oh god, I'm so
What's
bad
going
with
on?
reading big numbers. Dysnumeria.
回覧罪いたした。月体ぞときさざって風きちいさたいと。
The prince is gone, and according to rule 83,348, we have to start looking for him right away.
だざ、有利星一たざ。いらと近伝たんだより。
No, you don't get it. The prince went missing in the Barren Temple.
アルテルは存続ちぎゅうたた。原太一、来る議大佐。
What? But Rule 50,527 states that only nobility may enter the temple. That means we can't go looking for him.
優秀で。
But what about Rule 83,348?
アルテルは。
What about Rule 50,527? Please stop making me read these.
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
This is their way and their system of laws. As outsiders, we have no say in the matter.
Oh, are we
Now
gonna be?
come. We should be off.
Are we gonna be respectful about it now, Vice? I'm going to save the prince.
フリーダ。
No, you can't.
エルパ枯れたい。
Have you forgotten about Rule 50,527? Oh, screw the rules.
That rule only forbids your people from entering the temple, right?
Huh?
So why not ask an outsider to save your prince?
Oh, and what luck. We just happen to have an outsider who can't stop meddling in the affairs of others right here.
やいらと。近伝地入れると。
But the only ones who can enter the temple are...
I'm going to. Fira told me about Rule 1024. You know that one, right? Rule 1024. You must honor the request of any outsider owed a debt. That's how it goes, right, Fira?
Why did I ever agree to travel with such a pack of do-gooders?
Let's move.
Hey. Thank you. No, thank you. Wait, I should save first. Excuse me, pardon me. Awkward. Not doing all that again.
Let's move.
Let me show you the way. You'll need my guidance to get through the sandstorm. Come on. Okay, here we go. Should be fine. Hi, kitty. You'll need my guidance to get through the sandstorm. I just read that. Okay. Oh, you've got that thing. The thing NPCs like to do, where you're faster than my walking speed, but slower than my running speed. Great. Can I give you like a piggyback? I just carry you to victory? Oh, it's a frisk. Hello. Another kitty. We have 3. Oh, she skirted off. Oh boy. We have 3 cats. Names are Frisk, Kara, and Derp. And Frisk is a little calico. So, okay, obviously, the names. We got Kara first, and we were gonna name her after my Final Fantasy character, Tiamat. But shortly thereafter, we also got Frisk. Now, Kara came from the shelter, and at the shelter where we are, they have kitties in a bunch of, like a big room together with lots of toys and stuff and things to climb on and different litter boxes and food. Oop, hold on. Oops. I will guide you through the desert. Please stay close to me. Already on it. So yeah. So Kara, she was a rescue cat, but she's still pretty well socialized with other cats. And she's very yelly. She likes to meow at you. And so I ended up picking her out. Well, Frisk, on the other hand, my husband got Frisk at PetSmart.
Beware the wolves.
Oh boy. Oh, you guys are annoying. You knock him far, far away.
This sand is too much. I can barely
It would seem we are impeding The moment I open my mouth, the sand rushes inside.
I have a mouth?
You even have a mouth? How does Vera deal with this?
Yes,
Perhaps there is some manner of filter inside that mask of hers.
Yeah. So Frisk, on the other hand, came from PetSmart.
Keep a keen eye on your surroundings.
We live out in California, right? In Southern California. And out here, you are not allowed to sell pets that are basically not from a rescue service, I guess it is how it goes, something like that.
Now.
Oh god. Alright, hold on. But I get the feeling I'm just not gonna have the opportunity to. Oh no, I'm next to her. I'm
Vera
next to her.
sure is brave, isn't she?
For such a minuscule body, she seems to possess almost boundless stores of energy.
So Frisk was a slightly older cat, not like adult yet, but still older than Kara, and she was in the back of her box at PetSmart. Like I said, she had come from a rescue and really scared and didn't want anything to do with anybody. And when we brought her home, she really just didn't have any idea how to be a cat. She didn't really know how to play or socialize. We gave her toys and she just didn't. Well, she kind of like, we gave her a mouse and she just kind of snuggled it. And of course, about the time we got out, we had gotten them. We had also, Undertale had came out. And so we ended up naming her Frisk because she was a pacifist. And Kara, paired with another cat, turned out to be a gigantic asshole, therefore earning her name. And she, boy, when she plays, she goes straight for your hands, claws out. That's how the other 2 cats got their names. And then Derp, my husband named Derp. But to be fair, she has definitely earned that name. She's not the brightest bulb in the box. She's a big sweetheart, though. She's very, very people-oriented. She loves to be around you. You're gonna not be like her. There's no people. We're fine. But Kara's a
This
brown
girl must
tabby.
possess extreme patriotism. Look how she gives all for the sake of her prince.
Frisk is a long-haired calico, and Derp is a black and white tuxedo cat. Derp is pretty freaking adorable too. Like, my phone is just overloaded with cute pictures of her.
It would seem we are in...
Alright, it was an accident. I didn't mean it. Huh? No thank you, hon. Has been asking me if I wanted a drink. I've been nursing some gamer subs. Baron Temple is just ahead. Oh, and one more thing. Ah, yeah, Matt, baby. Thank you, child. Okay, here we go. The prince is totally dead too, right? I mean, as far as the tone of this game. Fyra. Okay, this is as far as I can go.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you, tiny child. Yeah. Oops. He's obsessed with people. He loves to be around people. He likes being snuggled sometimes. He is very high prey dive, loves to play. And she also doesn't understand why if she lays next to her toy, and she'll put her toy like out in the middle of the walkway and lay next to it, and she just doesn't understand why you aren't as fascinated. Like, she's just certain if she put it here, you too would like to play. Jeez. Sorry, I didn't even read that. The door is sealed by a mysterious force. Materia force. This one isn't. So we're going this way. Two enemies? Fuck is that? See that weird cube over there? Is it gonna seal behind? Yeah, it's gonna seal behind. I like the look at those cubes. The following actions are prohibited in this room. Leaping rabbit.
What was that supposed to mean?
I'm guessing we're not allowed to jump. Right? Okay, this isn't bad. It's here. If I jump, hold on. Yeah, okay. It disintegrates me. Okay.
Sorry, what now?
Guess we have to play by the rules.
So, I gotta be careful not to push the wrong button for the billionth time. Is this the takeaway here? Can I attack these? Oh, I can. Wow, okay. I can just destroy those, I suppose. Well, when you put it that way, that makes this significantly easier. Oh, that's not dead. They come back. Okay. I really don't need to kill them, honestly. Oh. That's troublesome, though. I know what I'll do. Oh, Kaine, you scared the crap out of me. This here. Go like this. Easy. Easy day. What is that cube? The cube worries me. What are you, cube? Oh. Progress. Okay. Oh, master of the trial, it is time to devote yourself to the next rule. Do these rules stack?
What a bother.
I wonder what this prince is like.
The man is tasked to protect his people, and yet he's made them toil to save him. I think that tells us everything we need to know.
It's harsh. And what exactly does that tell
That
you?
he is an incompetent fool.
Can I jump now?
Did I just hear someone?
You just call him an idiot. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out how to get by that. Apparently I didn't push that far enough up to come back the other way. Alright. Oh. Here he is. How dare you insult me? Bow
Where
down
did
and
you
beg
come
for
from,
forgiveness. I am no boy. I am the 93rd prince of Facade. Facade.
Wait, seriously? But you're just a kid.
You're one to talk. You're hardly older than...
What?
Ow, what is this thing? Hi. One in the claw machine, I guess. Oh. How annoying. Seals, I guess we're getting a new rule. Ugh. The following rules are prohibited in this room. Leaping rabbit, stationary owl. Does that mean I can't stand still?
That was unusual.
Come on, we have to help him.
Or we could simply pretend we didn't see him instead.
Oh. Ow. Oh, it just straight kills you if it hits you. Okay, that's cool. That's neat. Yes, thank you. Ooh. O master of the trial, it is time to devote yourself to the next rule. Great. Fantastic. Thanks. I hate it. Hulu? What's this? Slouching again. Oh, Kaide's just on the other side of the door. Alright, there we go. Bye, Kaine. Oh, great. We sync. That wasn't too bad, though. Alright, what do we have now? Maybe I should heal. I'll wait. Following actions are prohibited in this room. Racing, wolf, evasive, mouse, magic spewing bat. Does that mean we can't run? I know we can't dodge and we can't use magic, obviously.
God damn it! This shit's starting to piss me off!
Kaine!
You gonna grab her too?
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Let me go. Let me... I'm gonna kill you when I get out of here!
I assume we'll have to find her as well.
Yep.
Alright. We run? Yep, if we run, we get teleported back. That's troublesome. Alright. Can't run, we can't dodge. How the fuck are we supposed to get across here? Oh my god. It's going to be annoying. Actually really difficult to walk on this analog stick. It didn't say we couldn't jump, right? Oh fuck, I ran! No! Ugh. Alright, it's fine. This is fine. I'm going to slowly walk over here. So slowly. Go very slowly. Oh my god, I might not actually be able to get enough momentum to go forward when I'm walking. Okay, that's it. Oh, it just straight broke. Does it? Oh, it'll reform. If it reforms where I am, I'm just. Oh, this is awful. Why? I think that might actually work though. Maybe if I go along the left side doing that. This is actually still faster than trying to walk. I'm gonna be honest. Could go behind them. But I'll still need to get across. Did it do that because I... Why? Why is this a thing that exists? Alright, hold on. So the question is, did it punish me for killing him? Or did I just get hit? Okay, it didn't punish me for destroying it. I think it just came back really quick. I think I ran. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, why? Why? That's not what I wanted to do, but I'm committed now. I touched the analogs. Literally, like, it's gonna be... I'm not gonna touch the analogs. Oh, I have to redirect myself a little bit. Oh, but nope. I did too far. Can I turn off auto run? Can I... Is there a toggle for run? Because it's going to be awfully difficult to do this on a controller otherwise. Controls? Custom. Custom keyboard. Is there a toggle walk button? There is. It's Alt. That's probably what... Alright, let's see if I can use a mouse and keyboard for the... If I hold Alt... God, I have to learn keyboard control. Alright. I can... Alright. This is definitely more doable with... If I can hold the key, but that's still like... I feel like that's... Ugh! Alright, maybe it'll be more feasible to jump on top of these things as well. I can get across and probably jump. Oh my god. Really? I let go of Alt. Alright. This is something else. Fucking Christ. Alright. I can get up here. Oh god, it destroys. Get over here. Get over here. Nope. Oh, cool. I've got to be making this more difficult than it has to be, right? I've got to be overlooking something. Is there... Alright, we saw there was a walk button. Is there a toggle walk button? Please. No, you just get to hold it. Why has God forsaken me? I'm gonna hold Alt. We're gonna go back to the previous plan of maybe we can get across there fast enough. Okay, this is working. Over here. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ow. So like, holding the alt button here is it was kind of actually painful. That was a weird button to have to hold. All right, that sucked. That was horrible. I'm glad I didn't have to do that on a console. There must be like a hold button, right? Like, nope. I guess maybe it's just the button is just suck it up. Wow, that was bad. All right, I should probably heal at least once here. I'm gonna heal here. Thank you. That was a thing. All right, what's the sitch? Looks like we have. Please tell me I can run. Please don't tell me I can't run. I don't want to use mouse and keyboard anymore. Only protected turtle. Did I have guarded those? It's too late now. So can't guard, can't use magic. We can do literally everything else, so... They're gonna stop eventually though, right? Maybe not? Alright. Oh, there they go. Alright, this is my time to shine. Oh, Master of the Trial, it is time to devote yourself to the next rule. Great. Thanks. Soon. This door open? Nope. Seems this door will not open. I feel like they probably expected you to use these blocks, but... I'm hungry. No, we haven't been. Maybe we have been in it. This was... Oh yeah, this was the bad touch room. Stairs? Are these stairs in down? Yeah, they are. Okay. It's blocked, so we gotta go here. Calling action are prohibited in this room. Evasive mouse, magic's being banned. So we can't roll, and we can't... Oh, they move. Do they aim? No, they just rotate. That's rude. Can I stand on top of this? I can. Oh, nice. Alright. It was like, if I have to try to attack that, that's gonna be somewhat difficult. Great. It's too easy. Don't take me out that game. That one room sucked. I'll do it again. And you mean it. Oh. There's a lot of them here. Okay. No weapons. Well, we can do magic.
Shows no signs of slowing.
Easy, Vice. We need quiet or we're gonna mess this up again.
These masked folk suddenly enjoy their bizarre customs.
I wonder what drove them to make such complicated rules.
Are you racist? Why are you like this, Vice? Whoops. Oh my god, please, sir. Yeah. just leaves one more. Which way are you facing? You're facing. Be okay for a second. No, you do rotate. Okay, that should be fine. Won't face this way for a while. And pop this one real quick. I fucked up. I forgot. That's annoying. Alright. I think that was the end of it too. I think it was just those two in the back left. Hello? There we go. Where are you going to face? You're going to rotate. Right. Weiss, please. Face the wall here in a second. That should be good for a long time. There we go. Good for a while. Step forward, sir. Oh, starting to slouch again. What we're not going to do is mess this up. Oh yeah, I think those were the last two. Or just like smooth brain that. Does this open? It does. There were other doors down there, weren't there? Or where we came from? Did they open, I guess, is the real question. I would like to check the map. Does not... Wait, the one on the right looks like it goes all the way to somewhere. An exit. But let's do this first. It's probably blocked off in some way. If I had to guess. Because so far these areas have been relatively linear. Oh. That's... Is that the path I was looking at? Kinda looks like it, doesn't it? Interesting. Maybe it'll be like, well, we can't go that way without the prince and Kane. Yeah. Alright. Hit me. Hit me with the new rule. Hit me with your best shot. Following actions are prohibited in this room. Invasive mounds, so no rolling. Okay. Joke's on you, I parry. Or get hit. One of the two. I should have known I did almost hit roll just because I was going to hit Lance. Pissing me off. Perish. Yeah. Oh, hair lies are nice. Combo basics. Oh yeah, that's something I did forget to do was to read the tutorials. I knew I was reading something. Oh, great. Do not. Carry from that. Hey. You guys chill? If you would chill, that would be swell. Let me get that. Let me get that herb. Come at me, scrub. Oh, he kicked me first. That was rude. I am. Oh boy. They're on to my my secret technique of don't fucking be next to the big things to. Guess I should just. I think the best option here is to. Oh, I fucking rolled on accident. I was trying to hit the fucking. Does it? It does send me all the way back, doesn't it? Of course it does. I wouldn't. I was trying to hit my shot button. I have failed. I mean, I secretly wanted to do it for more XP. Bunga bunga. Can't guard if I continue to hit your cards. And to be honest, auto battle would probably be less painful to watch than watching me do this combat. But I'm what you're stuck with. You can't do auto battle on normal, and I'm not going to easy. No hog. Stop hog. Alright. So now, what I'm not gonna do is roll. I'm gonna do what I intended to do. Oh, he's weak. He is a joke. Okay. Probably to make up for the fact that you can't really, engage. Make that, scrub? I say, on my second try. Because I sabotaged myself. Like a dumbass. Okay. Flex machine. Iceburn. When is it? Alright, we still got another 10 or so minutes until break. Oh, but wait, there's more. Where are we? Oh, we're down that hall. Here's the other room. It's locked? Why is it locked? Maybe this is where the prince is? That's the other... That's actually another exit too, isn't it? Where did we go? I'm really... That's right, we went through the back of the left, the second down, came up through the top left, and now we're coming back through here. And for some reason that door is locked. Going out to that bridge. Maybe the door is jammed? I don't know. Boss fight? Boss fight? Shiny. Oh, yeah. This is definitely a boss fight. Hold on, let me send my little sister a letter from within this temple. Post guy knows where it's at. Literally and figuratively. I don't like the look of this.
What's this?
Trouble.
Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all.
Scratch back.
I suppose that was to be expected.
Hey, look!
That can't be good. Oh.
That mewling child is inside. Without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
It's about time.
Maybe we have to do all the ones on this road. I assume they won't.
What is this thing?
Yeah, okay. That's not too bad. Oh, it's one at a time now. Fuck, alright. No rules, you say?
I detect magic within the glowing cubes.
Nice. Oh, for a second I gotta... Oh, they pulse on and... Oh my god, I just ate that. Those are the ones I hate most. Assume these other ones regenerate. Just like... Ooh. Fucking... Ow. That's troublesome. I wonder if they maintain their damage. I hope so! I don't like this. I got one of them. It's like... Another one. Start shredding the things as it comes up. It seems to kind of slow it down. Go ahead and heal. Yeah, that's only like a small part of that health bar. Do we get a real boss fight now? Oh.
The guardian of this temple is a curious sight indeed.
Says the talking book.
He looks kind of silly. I like him. I love him. Oh, hey. What you doing, bud? You gonna make these vulnerable? Oh. Oh, I hate it. Thanks. Maybe?
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
Why is my audio
Kaine!
peaking?
I'm gonna kill the shit out of you!
Go ahead and turn
Now hold
this. Oh wow! Here we go. Turn this down a little bit. I guess I should probably put a compressor on that later. Turn it down just a little bit more. Welcome back. Maybe she can hit the blue ones.
How did you find us?
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
Oh god.
And without even bothering to get dressed.
Oh my god.
Fuck off, book.
Yeah, you pew pew at that. Draw its
Kaine,
fire.
The glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities! I'm gonna kill this thing my way!
Cool. So you're not going to kill it then. No one is surprised. You do like no damage. You look cool. You don't do no damage. They don't do no damage. Oops. Oh. Ah, God. Sorry. I like went to say I've got to sneeze, and then I just sneezed. Doing great, Kaine. By you're doing great, I mean you're not doing anything. She's like, that's not true. I look fashionable as hell. Don't like that.
This should prove interesting.
Don't like that. Oh, that's the distance. I'm gonna have to get close. I'm gonna make this work. Means I'm gonna have less time to dodge as well. Oh, what the fuck is that? I don't lasers. Don't like it. Yeah, I can kill it before it does more of that. Seems to be the plan. Oh, there's a lot of lasers lighting up on the outside of that. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it now. You're just not gonna rotate? I'm okay with this. Is that it? Surely not. Surely not. Imagine having that much mana. Rub nose. Nose itchy. Oh, good. You're alive. You're welcome. Oh, you're cursed. See what you did there. Chapstick. Prince! My liege, have you any idea of the trouble we've... Ah, the royal mask. The people have suffered since the king's death. I was too young to bridge the gap between our people and other civilizations. Trade has come to a halt. We lack food and water, and the people despair for it. This mask is an emblem of the king. With it, I can project a strong image to other lands, and our people can be prosperous once more. My prince. Rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so that you may know your freedoms. Those are the words of the previous king, my father. And now that I have his mask, I believe I can ascend to the throne. Is this correct? Of course! All hail the new king! Yay! I apologize to you, my foreign friends, for all of your hardships. I swear by my new position as the king of Facade. I kept saying it's Facade. It's not Facade. It's fucking Facade. I've been saying that for like this whole session. Facade. His new position as the king of Facade, I shall grant whatever you desire. Please, what is it that I can do for you?
Oh, no, that's all right. We were just happy to help.
Here for a reason? Nonsense! Speak your desires, that I may see it done.
I believe the Regent has just given us an order.
I guess so. In that case, how about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change it.
A splendid idea.
Very well. What? But my king, this cannot be! Our people have long memories. We shall never forget the debt we owe you, no matter how hard the times. Such is the way of the masked people. And thus, we shall grant your request. Still, that alone cannot repay our debt to you. Please, accept this. Obtain the one-handed sword Rebirth.
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
Thank you, Fyra. I am sorry for all I put you through. It's not a problem.
Do you know how to cure the Black Scrawl?
Ah, the foul disease that claimed my father's life.
So, even a king couldn't recover from it.
I mean, we knew that. I fear everything that we tried ended in failure.
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the sealed verses after all.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
Pardon me, but what are these sealed verses?
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the Black Scrawl.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic goat meat, whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna. One moment, please. Can I ask you to visit us again? To return as friends.
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again,
Of course. Thank you. I promise to be careful. Obtained a seal first. Obtained a sealed verse. Obtained Dark Wall magic. Dark Wall. Erected a magical defensive barrier. Charged to increase the size of the wall. That's cool and all, but well...
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go back.
I'm sure it'll have a use. Excuse me. Get all the way back, don't I? Let's get out of the city, and I will take a break. In adherence with the rules, I will guide you. Where shall I take you? Please just take me to the entrance. Oh, thank God, I can just go. Check out, actually, before we go, let's check out the Strange Things store. Please don't make me sit through this either. Can I skip this? Oh, okay, thank God. I have had my fill of this city, thank you. As per Rule 9102, I am responsible for trading of strange and unusual goods. When I actually have some on hand. Oh, you... it's not a shop then. It's just a thing. Alright. Start. Rule 2078 states that boys born on December 3rd must keep continual watch over the quicksand. So that's what I'm doing.
Man, these rules must get rough at times.
Good. Could you tell me where you wish to go? Let's check the weapons shop as well. I don't see any more quests, but I bet, you know, I bet when we get back there's gonna be more in the towns. I get this feeling. As per Rule 6909, I will hereby engage in the trading of weapons. Would you like to buy something? Form's claw. Oh, it's very heavy. Made from the fossil of an ancient beast. It's more unwieldy than most swords, but further forging can help. Does that mean, like, if I upgrade it, it'll get lighter? Expensive, though. I thank you in the name of the rules. Come back soon. Yep. I gotta get out of here. I need to get out of here and take my little break. I feel a headache a brewing. I brought medicine specifically because I felt like last time it's getting kind of sore. We get too old for streaming. I think it's just trying to maintain a different posture. Gets me sore. While he chauffeurs us to our destination. Takes some more time. That should help. I did say I was going to turn down the brightness a little bit. I think I might do that now. Because again, this is like... Many of these areas are very bright. It is kind of hard on my eyes. Screen? No camera? Change the brightness game? X-Lock required items. Enable or disable standard. I get that would get overwhelming. Inactive play. Set control behavior when game is not in the active window. Oh, maybe that's... I'll leave that off for now. Because when I get the game ready, I don't want the music playing in the background. I really had hoped it could... And the brightness. But it doesn't appear that that's a choice, which is really unfortunate because it's a very bright game. Alright. Oh lord, let me save. Okay, back out in the desert. I am going to take my little break, get up, walk around for a little bit, and hit a timer. Easier to keep track of how I'm gone. I don't want to be gone anymore. I definitely need to scratch and walk around a bit. Oh, let's see. Watch timer. Go. 5 minutes. Okay. Oh. I will be back in a little bit. No scratch. Walk around. Take a break. And then we'll get back into it. And we're back. Oh. Much better. Some eye drops, got stretched out, got some kitties. Good to go again. Get out of here, cursor. Oh, rub nose. Oops. Alright. Oh, we didn't actually, like, see the wolf, did we? The big bad. That doesn't work either. Huh? Hello, puppy. I am sorry about this. I am almost willing to bet that when I get back, somebody's gonna want fucking wolf fangs. I thought we made a little bit of progress. I'm gonna take this off.
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
I don't think they're absurd.
Oh?
Those rules are important to the masked people.
You don't say.
I do. And I think it's important we respect that.
Well,
yeah.
Well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
Boy? I'm not a kid.
What manner of
Nope.
place is this?
I think it's a graveyard.
The headstones seem to be lacking names. Also, why do they shine as if they were carved from the rock just yesterday?
Oh, didn't mean to interrupt the dialogue. Oopsie doopsie. The way out. Oh no, I guess it's farther out. That. There's a puzzle here. Not seeing it. Come back to here later. That's over this way, wasn't there? Or something? If I recall. Oh yeah, I saw the steps. What's the boat? Can we fish here? We can. Alright, I'm curious. Color me curious. What's in the sand? That's gonna be our next quest. You know it, right? Because we weren't... Oh. Okay. Did that thing where it didn't really go down all the way. Hello? There we go. Probably gonna be our next fishing quest is get this mini sandfish. That one went down. It's a bucket! Thanks! Well, I want to see what fish is here. Glad I didn't accidentally jump into that. ISB interact with not confirm. Oh, oh, here we go. This is the fish. Fish is here. I think if we catch 3 of them, we can just buy more too. Maybe we should just catch 3 while we're here. Assuming it's new, which I would... What the fuck? A rusted clump. That's not a fish. That's not a fish. Alright. Fucking... One more. Oops. Forgot to turn off the music. Oop. Ah. Of course I canceled the cast. Gone, cursor. Alright. This one's going really slow too, so maybe it's different? I'm almost tempted to get 3 anyway, just to see if it might show up in like the material shop. If not, ooh, there's a sweet spot there. Because I would pay to not come back out here. Well, I guess it depends on how much, but yeah. Oh, it is a fish! What was it? A sandfish. Well, I don't know what I expected. Okay, so let's grab a couple of these. Fish these out. While we're fishing, I'll probably tell you a story. We moved into our apartment. Oh my god, that meter was not moving. Alright, maybe it was a fluke. But we moved into our new apartment. Well, it's not new anymore, but when it was new, you know. There were a few flaws, but it seemed really nice. There are definitely more than a few flaws, but I think that's probably just the experience of anybody renting anything, is you get to find out all the unique character the place you're renting has. But one of the things was that there were water stains above the shower. Eyeballing this meter while we talk. It's not a big deal. The paint was peeling a little bit up there, but it was, you know, it was something we'd mentioned when we got there. Right? So we acknowledged it wasn't our fault or anything. It's not a huge issue, but it did seem to be getting a little moldy, right? Which was not good. I wouldn't go so far as to call it black mold. I don't know, you know. It was just water damage at that point. Well-known fact about Southern California, it does not rain here very often. At all. So... maybe... This is important for later, but... So maybe... summer last year, about early, or the beginning of summer, more or less. Like, more like springish, I guess. Yeah, it was about spring, that's right. It was spring. We had some guy come in here to do like a little bit of a routine inspection and make sure that the, damn it, just give me one more sandfish. He came in to make sure that all the fire alarms were working on all that. And apparently he logged the water damage on the shower ceiling, which is, okay, fine. Again, it was something that was already documented, so, so we get the news that some workers are going to come in and fix that, or at least inspect it. Alright, cool, fine. Not a huge fan of people in the house, but, you know, it's part of being an adult is dealing with that. But, so the guys come by and they talk about it, and they're like, well, we're gonna cut out the ceiling to check out, you know, what's going on there, because, you know, we're on the top floor, so there's only 2 floors, but we're on the 2nd floor, so, you know, it's just the roof above us. So they come in and they cut out the whole area above the shower, and you can see the oh god, what are they called? The rafters? Not the rafters. The structural cross beams or whatever up there holding up the roof. What have you. And notably, there is parts where water has rotted away the plywood, first of all, that's above it. And it's blackened and humid because at the time it had rained maybe once or twice. What is that? That's a green spot. Look at there. Okay, anyway. But more importantly, there were holes in the beams. Okay, as it happens, they were termites. And by were, I mean like, were now. Actually, they're probably still there, I'm gonna be honest. Because I don't think they sprayed. But they you know, when they cut it open, there was like, oh god, there's a word for it too. It's like the termite poop or dust and stuff that the termites push out of their holes. You know, it was all over the shower floor. I was like, okay, cool. So they did that, and they're like, well, we'll come back to, you know, they had somebody come and inspect it after that, and they said, oh, it's just old damage, it's not leaking. And in the intervening time, which, by the way, this is why I mentioned that it does not rain here very often, it had rained a couple times. And it was very clearly beyond the damaged parts moist and damp from leaking from the very the very rare rain that happens. And I mentioned that, yeah, it's just old damage. It's just old damage. All right, whatever. Again, you know, like it had no real effect on our day-to-day life, so it was, you know, again, nobody don't really care. It's fine. Well, after that, the epidemic happened, and naturally, then we were not interested in having anybody come in, which was fine because nobody was interested in coming by either. But, the fuck? So, is that piece of the wall always fall? Save before I go in here. Continue this story in a little bit. Just bear in mind, so I just want you to hold this image in your mind. In our bathroom, above the shower, in like a huge chunk, it covers the whole upper area above the shower, is a big hole, and the rafters are exposed, and there are termite holes there. Bear that in mind. We're gonna go talk to Yona. I'll be back for those crops later. Hey, you're still alive. Good, good.
Yona?
Oh, hey.
How are you feeling?
Better, now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Sure. I mean...
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona. I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
What kind of monster would I be to say no? Hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? Can't hear him. Can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face expressionless as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an E, or it starts with an S, then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Sealed verse. I guess I should... S... Yeah, no, you can... It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for. The key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying to make out his next word. D-R-E-A-M. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? His lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear down the walls around me. But instead, I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final words. F-O-R-E-S-T-O-F-M-Y-T-H. Forest of Myth. The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
It was already gonna go up here.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Me and
What kind of game?
This boy were playing a game together.
it was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
We should play a game together.
Alright. Maybe continue the story in a second. We'll see. Probably gonna. I was to say we're probably gonna have a dialogue the moment we leave.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
Okay. We can finish the story while we take care of the crops. This will be a good opportunity. So, right, we've got this big hole over a shower. Got termite holes hovering over above. And the epidemic has begun, really taken full swing. We've just started, quarantine has more or less just really taken effect. So, in the summer in Southern California, and most places in Southern California anyway, it gets extremely hot. It does not help, of course, that we are on the corner of our complex. So we have the roof exposed to the sun and two sides of our apartment also exposed to the sun. So it gets very, very hot in here in the summer. So hot, in fact, you know, these, because we had, oh god, that summer we had several heat waves too, right? Oops, no, I don't want to discard this. Well, one day, in one of our heat waves, I start finding dead termites in our shower. Just one or two. And I don't really, see, I've never really seen a termite before then. So, I didn't really, like, know what they were, but I assumed, I mean, you've got holes in wood, right? That's sort of your natural assumption that that's what it might be. We're like, maybe it's just like bugs or something that got in the house. Next day, it's hotter, and there are a few more. Day after that, there are like 12. As it happens, it has gotten so hot that it is killing the termites in the wood above our shower. It is raining dead termites into our shower. As you can imagine, not super pleased about this. So, eventually, we get somebody to come look at it. It does take a while, but, you know, we do try to be understanding about it, although, like, you know, whenever you try to get anything done by your landlord, they're gonna drag their feet. And you do try to be understanding, especially in the middle of an epidemic. You gotta be, it's gonna take a long time to get anybody in there, right? But, yeah, I might have freaked out a little bit when one of them fell into my hair while I was taking a shower. Just a touch. But it did get done. Although, they, again, I'm pretty sure they did not spray. Because, again, like, they came in, they looked at, they cut it out and didn't even come back until, like, 3 or 4 months later, right? So, so, any question of what work was to be done, I'm sure had fallen to the wayside. So basically, they just put a new ceiling in there. So I assume the termite colony is still thriving up there. And, next summer, thankfully, I won't have to be rained on by dead termites. So it's a win-win. I just don't. I would. Oh, okay. It gets better, actually. I didn't really think about it until now. But so ultimately, as gross as that is, not our problem. You know, termites are outside the purview of our problems. We are. I mean, it could be dangerous, I guess, if the roof collapsed, but it's not it's not an imminent threat, I suppose. It's just whatever. That's a problem, I guess, for the landlords, and if they feel like they don't want to deal with it, go for it. Yeah? Hello, kitty. Yeah? Yo? Give you pets. Give you pets. Yes, I'll give you pets. Lean over. Hold on. So, we'll go to part 3 in a second, but we do need to focus here on what we were supposed to be doing. I think we still don't have any side quests. Oh yeah, we're gonna go talk to Popola. And so we can talk on the way up there. So, we get a notice on our door. It says people are gonna come by for an inspection. Like, okay, what's up with that? What's going on?
Poor girl.
Apparently, a whole team of people come in and they say, you know, we ask them, hey, what's going on? We weren't really informed. As it turns out, the owner is looking to sell this apartment complex. And we're like, all right, well, what does that mean for us? Are they going to kick us out? And because, well, we won't go into the details, but there's a strong possibility that they will be within their legal rights to do that. But unfortunately, but we're gonna talk as soon as we get in here. No, they're like, well, we don't know. Like, oh, okay, cool. But now you have to wonder, like, I really feel like we ought to have told those inspectors that there are termites, like, straight up. Just cause, like, we won't be living here for much longer. I think my husband is stationed here for maybe another year. Hopefully, only another year. But, it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass if we get kicked out to have to move to somewhere else for just a year. Just finding something within our price range is gonna be hard enough, but something on a very short lease is gonna be, well, it's gonna be interesting. Kind of wish I had mentioned to those people about the termites though now. maybe I can get maybe if we decide to kick us, might not, you know, and the sale might not go through. But the fact that they're looking for somebody to sell to kind of tells me that if somebody doesn't buy now, they'll probably buy later. So maybe next time, if they do like decide to kick us out for some new owner, should tell the new owner before we leave. Like when we've gotten into our new place and have a place where we're gonna leave. Just hey, by the way, there are termites in this fucking place. Enjoy. Hope you didn't pay too much for it.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. Oh, I was hoping I might be able to get your advice dream on the matter. Recently there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of evil, dream empty, dream curse. Alright, let's just read. Recently there have been reports of a certain maybe dream of evil. Empty, curse, evil, words, dream, someone. Huh. Alright. Yeah, that's a weird letter.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah,
I'll check it out.
That's definitely creepy.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Then we can also swing by Devola and see if there are new quests. Because you know how I love me some side quests. Ugh. Let's see. But yeah, I feel like I would be a little bit petty if we got kicked out like a year. But you know, it's to be fair. Like maybe they won't. Maybe they won't kick us out, or maybe they will be willing to give us an extension. And maybe like if they, oh, I wish I could meet the Kaine lady Rich told me about. I bet she's really nice and always says nice things. That's what that just said. Maybe maybe the new owner will be nice, and like if we talk to them, they'll let us stay for we need to go. Even if they need to get work done, it doesn't necessarily have to happen right away, I suppose. Oh my god, there's a lot of sheep out here today. Like a lot of sheep. It's cool. I should probably... If I were not playing on stream, I would probably kill all those for mutton and sell the mutton, but oh god. Look at the analog stick. Alright, there we go. But nobody needs to see me spend the next 15 minutes killing sheep and then trying to sell them to some lady. Oh. I got to go talk to Devila. Alright, well, it's probably fine. Yeah. I forgot this is not actually a way to go.
Let's go.
No big deal. Go this way. Oh, stretch. It's pretty.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
It's a safe plan. Saw that little trail of red there. That worried me a bit. I need to start using those in boss fights. Anecdotal weed. Is it gonna be poison up here?
Beware.
That's the mayor.
Beware. The words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Weiss's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Wretch and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious illness called the Death Dream has spread over the Forest of Mist. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined that the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the Death Dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Wretch's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Wretch had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Like dream? Wretch and Vice racked their brains, but they could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward, as if searching for answers on the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Wretch like a contagion. Wait, said Wretch suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a started Vice aside in the process. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but not only did the text box continuously take up more space, it went black, and now the voices have completely cut out. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Wretch's face suddenly lit up. I remember! Those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheet of paper from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Wretch. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. Mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out. But I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until that happens. Wretch nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Wretch, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence, cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Wretch to the mayor again and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice is always confident. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet, you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, you're right! You're right! I had no idea you were coming! The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. Don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are just as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two! He called it the he called it the departing forms of Wretch and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Wretch slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Wretch's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours later, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident that they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and the moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hand now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Wretch to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Wretch snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk! Wretch leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Wretch slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Wretch could see Vice's mouth moving, but he may as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Wretch's ears seemed to be ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Three, three, three. Okay, I can't keep doing this. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Wretch began to detect certain patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. One with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. And I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Seesaw. I mean, either of these could be correct. It's not really a secret if one person knows it. If only 2 people know it, then it is a secret, but the more people who know it's dangerous. Seesaw could also be correct, but... Inwardly furious at that Weiss left the task to him, Wretch sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Wretch like a rippling wave, forming a new path. These forest anthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Wretch moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Wretch after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Wretch picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When when the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Light? Sunlight? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Wretch grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight. Yeah. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, Vice said softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look! Cried Wretch, having awakened Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Wretch walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Wretch, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. This fucking... Alright. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but in the night with 3, what am I? It's man. Wretch tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, says Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, and in the night with 3. What am I? A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Wretch. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Rich watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Wretch and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. Having my name is Wretch spelt with a W, and then having Vice, which is also spelt with a W, is messing me up because it doesn't obviously that one was not pronounced the same way. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprung to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy! You've made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped Wretch's and he pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, you fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Wretch withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Wretch filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Wretch cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool! Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Wretch and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, Vice said? It is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they may seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breaths slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Reg shook the mare's shoulder gently. Good news. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mare in an odd voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through the village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mare started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they work, then glanced at Wretch and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mare to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mare as a wry smile crossed his rips. Rips. Oh, fuck. You shall relearn in short order, I'm sure. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mare, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mare slowly made his way to the vine tree in the center of the village, and then bowed and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained as the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not place our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Wretch and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, Vice, muttered Vice. This is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Wretch mentioned that the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound a bit odd. But I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too. Wretch tried to keep a straight face, but failed. But the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some sort of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Wretch gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly, his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
Now I'm going to have a drink. That was a bit hard on my throat. Oh. Oh, much better.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
Oh, no.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Saint Silver's dark execution magic. Oh my god, my poor tongue. I am literally tongue-tied. Straighten out my back a little bit. Excuse me. Dark execution. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Charge to increase the number of spikes. Might be better than a lance.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me.
Easy.
It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Oh! Are we gonna do that for the other villagers as well? A save. That was really cool though, I liked that a lot. It was really neat. I really do enjoy reading. It looks like I can't open any doors. Another person. Oh. We're gonna do this for each person? Looks like maybe there's only 2 more. We got time, so maybe they'll be shorter.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Oh, well, at least it prompted us to ask us this time. Alright, let me take another drink. Alright. Did this villager's dream? Yes.
Can't
Maybe it'll
say
be
I'm
different.
very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked away beneath a staircase in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light also has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior! I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me! Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silvered-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Wretch. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one-nosed Wretch extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sound of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded to my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter what the cost. The catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like endless entrails of a giant. I squint down dim corridors and proceed north. Oh, I get to select. I was just like, At the end of a corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopy beds resting atop a carpet of velvet, all covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I can see the outline of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger to touch the piece of mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds again and back again, until the dawning to the whole. I look from it to the beds again, to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and my sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my man grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. Oh, hold on. The contrast is actually starting to hurt my eyes a bit. Give me a moment. Oh. Close my eyes. Alright. I squint down the dim corridors. Corridors. Proceed east or south? I don't wish I could flip a coin for this, because I'm not sure. I feel like I'm playing a, what's it called? I mean, I know it's like a text-based game, but there's like... There's another word for it. Oh well. I want to type like look, door, look down corridor, you know? I don't have... Do I? Wait. I think I have one of those pennies. Yeah, I have one of those flattened pennies. Alright. So heads will be... Oh god, I dropped it. Alright. So heads will be the side with anything on it. And then, tails will... So, heads east, tails south, I suppose. Oh my god. I somehow turned my... I didn't even know I could turn my armchair. My chair arms. Wow. Yeah, no, this is scrambling my brain. Give me a minute. Alright, let's flip this coin. And it fell on the floor. But it's heads, so we're going east. Hold on. No, don't eat that. I just like look over and my cat is just hovered over it. Alright. Alright. Squint down. Alright, let's just start picking the first option. Oh, alright, hold on. We went east. No, we went east, so if we go west, we'll go back, so we want to go north. Oh god, I should probably start making a map. Alright. So... Where's my pen? There it is. So it was east or north, right? And we went east. And we can go back or north. So we'll go north. Should we go west? Well, let's not backtrack. So I don't know if we'll be penalized for that. Now we can go any direction. So let's go north again. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. We die here. Do we have to go again? Eventually, I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, and so I turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the plastered wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of their life, clad in the clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit particularly that catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume, even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. Put a little P on here for painting. This might be a ending, but not the one we're looking for. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside, I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie around the floor and the bones. Only a small amount of fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs as were depicted in the portrait. I have been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. So we're going back now. I guess let's go east again. East, at the end of the path. A little box here on my map. I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which... What are you doing over there? Hold on. There's some cat shenanigans going on. Okay, it's just Frisk's tail. Alright. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my hand rests on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run up the seat, up the back, and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I could only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasped frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment, though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was the Last Supper. Ooh, there is a way to get out of here, though. Okay, so we came from the west, so we can go north from here. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. "Break it down," someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Wretch and Grimar Weiss, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. "How can I thank you?" I cry in tears as tears join the rain at my cheeks. I surely would have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. "Your dress? Then you are a woman, madame." "I am." I proffer the two a smile. I suppose it is coming as something of a surprise, seeing I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Wretch is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go make a separate save, because I kind of want to go and explore those other rooms. Although, I will do it off stream, so you don't have to sit through that. But I am genuinely curious. I wish I could rearrange these saves. But I feel like I might accidentally save over that. But we'll figure it out. Let's go talk to that lady. Well, if we could repeat it. I suspect. Wait, I was like, where did she go? Oh wait, that's the wrong house, that's why.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream like that again.
That's fair. That is very fair. That was definitely a different flavor of dream. Oh man, I do want to see what the other rooms have. Well, we've got 11 more minutes. I guess if this runs long, it's not a huge deal. So, I'll go ahead and start this, guys, as well.
Another victim. This work certainly is trying.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Weiss.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Before we start, I'm gonna get another drink of water. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and Wretch had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Weiss?
As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage,
He said. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Wretch nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road upon which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who laid down this material over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Wretch lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us, or what? The complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said? No, no joke. This road leads to the City of Art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. Wretch glanced at Weiss's grinning face and shook his head and resumed walking. As time passed, Wretch's feet grew more painful and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look farther. Oof. Oh, hold on. Let me close my eyes again. We're starting to see double here. Oh. Okay. He tried not to look farther than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an attempt to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Wretch lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road, with his mouth and eyes wide open, and his finger pointing in the distance. Water! He cried. It's water! Water, said Weiss. Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look! The sun is reflecting off of it. Without waiting for a response, Wretch sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Wretch closed his eyes and sighed, as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has often spoken of such things. Wretch shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly, he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait, there it is! I just missed it! Look, it's right there! Come on. Wretch sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Wretch came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. Chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Weiss finally loaded up to Wretch and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here! Wretch's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Weiss paused for a moment, then he continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase is not altogether wasted, for it seems we have arrived in the City of Art. Wretch looked up. Stretched before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Wretch, completely forgetting the heat and the pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Sorry, I need more water. Starting to get dehydrated. Wasn't quite expecting this level of dialogue? Text? Narration. Alright. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. "What kind of city is this?" said Wretch. "Where are the people? Where are the houses?" Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. It's a city. It's I don't know why that took me so long to connect. It's an actual city. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Wretch and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Wretch uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As Wretch moved to touch the NieR statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real. The others are false. Real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. "Hey, look at that," Wretch said. "They're alive." The triplets bowed low before Wretch. "Please," said Alpha, "you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real." Let me go ahead and grab my notepad here. Alright, we're gonna need to distinguish these 3. This is probably gonna be easier than I'm like making this, but I'm real. Alright. "Stop lying," said Beta. "Alpha's a fake. I'm the real one." What a load of crap. Beta is fake. Is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. A respective please given, the statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. Consider all of these statements, only one of them could be the real thing. Is a fake. It would have to be Alpha, wouldn't it? Because the other ones say they're real and that the other ones are fake. It's gotta be Alpha. The eyes of statues shone with the eerie light. The light grew stronger and stronger until Wretch and Vice were forced to turn away.
It would seem
No?
we'd best act more.
This is...
Alright.
And another...
At least we can skip a lot of this and go back to the point where we're making the decision. Alright.
Those buildings...
Perhaps they are some manner of...
Alright, we're gonna skip through this. It's kind of weird though, because like everything else they have sort of given you the information again so you can review it, but they really did not for this. Alright. That doesn't help that I'm quite tired. Ugh. Alright, so let's see. Have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Well, we know it's not Alpha. Alpha's a fake, and you know. Alpha's a fake, you know, which we know is true. I guess that really, by process of elimination, would make Beta... Alpha's a fake, you know, I'm the real one. What a load of crap. Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. I guess you could consider Gamma a lie because everyone doesn't know everyone around here. I don't know. I'm sure there's a genuine way to figure this out, but my brain is like mush right now. So I'm just gonna say I'm real. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Be like I'm lying. Alpha's a fake, you know, I'm the real one. But, I mean, we know by process of elimination, if Alpha is fake, then Beta has to be telling the truth. So, even if I'm not getting, the realness Beta, the wretch's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence. He was relieved to see Weiss nodding with him. If Alpha were telling the truth, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is a fake would be truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Thank you. Now let us presume that Alpha spoke the truth. That makes Gamma spoke the truth. That makes both Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, so that would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally, let us presume Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. Thank you, Weiss. My brain was not prepared to make those contortions. As Weiss finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villager! Weiss said in a cheerful tone. The time to awaken has arrived. I'm like a fucking announcer. Alright, thank you for saving me, cried the villager. Thank you. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it would go before an uncomfortable wretch pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Said Weiss. Have you been to the city before? That's Weiss, so that would sound different, but... Villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I would have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Wretch, just like the mayor. A vague sense of unease that struck Wretch during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
This text seems so small, and I've read that for, like, the past hour.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me, too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
Agreed.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Well, we'll go visit the mayor before we go, obviously. We're already a little over time. We might as well hit the conclusion. I really like this, though. I really like this whole style of reading a book through a dream. That is a cool idea. All right.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you.
One-handed sword. I didn't even look at the other one-handed sword we got. I kind of forgot about it.
This looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
Okay. Oops. Want to look at these. Oh, I could probably just... Well, I'm already in this menu, I guess. Hello, Miss Clara. Hello. See you. I will give you snuggles soon, I promise. Right, so rebirth. Very light, you say? I only have light. Give me that very light. It's a little weaker, yeah. But I'm curious, not like a whole lot weaker, and I'm genuinely curious how fast this is gonna be. It's Faith. Faith is more powerful. Never mind, I'm using Faith still. Oh, you think? I guess maybe there's just always one slide open because there's always got to be. There's like 2 weapons we haven't gotten, right, from the vendors.
I simply cannot bear another of these infernal conversations. Let us save it for another time.
Wasn't there supposed to be... Okay, hold on. Don't talk, because I don't know... Let's save. Because if it puts us in another dream, I'm just gonna load if I'm able. But I am... kind of... He said something about... there being a sealed verse in the tree, right? Oh, hello again. You know, I've been trying to figure out a way to thank you for saving me, and I think I've got it. We're going to put up a statue of you. It will be 10 feet high and made of pure gold. Oh, and I know you don't own a horse, but I think we'll put you on one anyway. Horses just make people look more heroic, you know? How's that? You don't want a statue? Oh, I thought you'd really enjoy it. Regardless, thanks to your tireless efforts, our village is at peace once more. And at peace? That's a little agricultural joke right there. Anyway, I've been thinking about other things besides bad jokes and statues. I've also decided that we just need to start holding the village festival again. We used to have it every year, but the last mayor thought it was old-fashioned or something and he killed it. But since I'm the mayor, we can start it up again. That's not abusing my power or anything, is it? What's that? You want to hear about the festival? Well, the official name is the Feast of 3 Days. We call it that because everyone sits around a huge table and eats for 3 days straight. No sleeping allowed. Oh, and we hold it on the foggiest days of the year, so it's hard to tell what you're eating. Some of the dishes are delicious, but some are really rare and, well, there's some weird stuff in them. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, you'd be pretty surprised what you can eat when you haven't slept for a couple of days. That's the fucking truth. I'll make sure that a room is prepared for you so you can be the guest of on... What? You can't come? You have to wash your hair? Oh, alright. Well, I guess that's understandable. What with the adventuring and all. Truthfully, I think this town needs more group bonding activities like that. It'll help us get to know each other and also promote unity in times of crisis and so forth. Vice coughed loudly. How much longer must we bear the insufferable flapping of this fool's gums? He whispered to Wretch. Oh, let him talk. He just woke up, and he probably has a lot he wants to say. Vice sighed. This must be what Popola meant by bright and talkative. It's funny these conversations are still like that. Alright. Is this the tree? I mean, I imagine it would be. Right? It's got like a place sealed off. Maybe? Or is that just a cavity? Unclear. It could be an entryway. Obviously not one we're allowed in. Oh, that was cool. Wait, can I talk to her now and do her thing again?
I simply cannot.
Alright, well we're not gonna talk to all these people right now, because I need a break. Probably talk to them next stream, but I am a bit over time at this point. I'm actually not that far though. I was like, I actually started pretty much exactly on the hour, so we're not like completely it's usually off by 10 or 15 minutes because I usually put up the stream starting screen early and test some things, but with the controller bit I didn't have as much time. Alright, well, that was a thing. That was interesting. We don't have any side quests floating around yet. Oh, I wonder if I should. You know what? Before I sign off, I think it will be Oh, is there gonna be another boss fight though? If there's another boss fight, we're leaving. I just want to go. I forgot to talk to Devola, right? And if there's something I have to grind for, right? I want to do that off stream. Which means
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Although, like, if the curse is broken, why does it still function that way? I don't know. I don't care enough to really explore that. Be concerned for these people because, yeah, seem like they're fine. They seem happy. Alright, so let's check in with Devola real quick before. But then I guess I could just save in here. I mean, I have to go this way anyway, right? I could talk to those people, but I figured... I can't imagine there's got much else to say. Feel a little bit bad for not doing it. But that was a lot of text for somebody who would not be interested in that. I was, but I can probably safely assume that not everybody is. Got some words over here. No, I did check with Devola, didn't I? Because she didn't say anything, but she does have a quest now.
Which job should I give you first?
Oh, fucking Christ. Alright, well, I'm not worried about fragile delivery. Because that's going to be something I do on stream. What this?
I've got a job from Facade, fresh off the grill. Come back. Which job should I give? Someone in Facade asked for your help.
Alright.
I wrote down the client's look.
You'll... Oh, check it out? No, I can't do that. That's... Alright. You have to, like, draw a line somewhere. That's gonna be a trip. Should I... My worry right now is that that other quest didn't show up until we, until we saw the... Wow, my brain is just not having a fun time right now. That other quest didn't show up. Post office one didn't show up for some reason without her expertise. But we have to find both those questions in Facade. Both those quests in Facade and at least pick them up. And that's probably the fragile. If he's going to Facade anyway.
Hey, you can get into Facade, right?
No problem.
Great. Oh, and it's cut. Just get that to the weapon shop.
There's no boar over here, though. That's gonna make this difficult. Butch came back. He came back home to see me. Yay!
You want to try your hand at this job, Kaine?
Are you serious? Hell no.
Ha! Hussies are only good for breaking things anyway.
Maybe I'll start with you.
Fucking shit. No! It's rude. Those weren't there before. He almost got me, too. Probably more than I assume. Oh, that is so fucking rude. Right here? He went straight for an attack, too. God, I really hope I can summon the boar over here. I didn't think this through. Well, if it breaks, we're not going to worry about it. We'll take care of it next time. And appreciate you could enjoy my suffering then. But right now, let's see if we can summon the boar over here. I can summon Kaine. No, no boar. No boar. There is problems waiting for me out here. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Not like this! Not like this! Alright, fuck. Alright.
That did not sound good.
We'll just... oh my god, there's so many!
Well, There is little
Oh,
point
there's
in
little
finishing
fucking
the
imps
delivery
too, because
now.
of course there is.
Let's go back
Alright.
to
When we do this, get off of me.
guess.
Get off of me. Get off. Alright. We'll do the delivery carefully and slowly next time. We'll kill everything in the way. Jesus fucking Christ. There's so many. There's a fucking scorpion! What the fuck?
Subphylum Chelicerata,
Just let
order
me leave!
Scorpionida. They are closely related in form and structure to other arachnids.
Well, I can roll now, I
I'm
guess.
so not following you right now.
It's an enemy. Kill it.
Now that I understand.
Dear fucking lord, I just want to go to bed. Alright. Fuck. I wanna get these, so if I have to do them off stream, I at least, like, know ahead of time, you know, and we don't end up with these to take care of later.
Hi there. I've got a parcel. You're kidding.
Okay, I was kind of hoping you would be, like, one of the other people that I need to talk to. We do have... The other guy looked like he was over by the King's area, right? And just go across like this, not wait for the boats. I'm doing because I want to keep an eye out for the other quest as well. Here. There's one, there's the other, so maybe they're both up here.
What's up?
Would you lend a ear to my problems, traveler? My daughter's birthday is coming up, and I want to cook her something special. But Rule 8614 states that parents cannot purchase food for their children's birthday feasts. Would you be willing to help me? Interesting rule.
For something like this? Of course.
Thank you so much. I need you to bring me 10 round striped food objects, like watermelons?
I think you'll need to be more specific.
I'm sorry, but Rule 27,229 states that when sending somebody on an errand, you cannot state the name of the item you want to buy.
Well, that's a crazy rule. But if I manage to figure it out, I'll be sure to bring it to you.
Gotta be watermelons,
These
right?
rules are absolutely
And watermelons.
preposterous. That person cannot even tell us what they wish us to purchase. Never in my life have I seen such foolishness.
User.
I didn't save him so much as just find him.
I'm sorry, are you the one who saved our king? We owe you a great debt. We would be nothing without him to guide us. By the way, do you happen to possess a royal compass?
We do not, my good man. Pray elucidate us on the nature of this object.
It allows you to traverse sandstorms without losing your way. It's one of our most handy tools. Please feel free to take it.
Are you sure?
Of course, the masked people always repay their debts.
Then we would be honored to receive it.
It's no big deal.
Come now, this must bother you.
Sure,
Still
a
about
little. But I trust they have a reason for it, even if we don't understand.
That is a very broad-minded thing to say.
I'm just gonna do this now. I can just do this now. That's expensive as hell. Thank you in the name of the
was
rules.
almost a compliment.
I brought you watermelons. I hope this pleases you.
Are these watermelons what you were looking for?
Yes, thank you so much.
Great. I hope you can make your daughter something tasty.
Oh, she loves watermelon cake more than anything. Now please accept this reward. 1,000 gold. I don't know. Okay. So, realistically, there was no reason to come over here because we're gonna do the fragile package thing on stream anyway. Alright. At least we know. It would have bothered me, I guess, if I hadn't checked. We're just gonna save here, though. I'm gonna save here. And, ugh. We'll continue tomorrow. We'll get that package delivered. And, I'll probably get angry about it, so I guess that's something to look forward to. But it is definitely well past time to call it. Oh, goodness. Alright. Well, that was really cool. We got a dungeon done. We made some progress. Didn't really have to do, well, mini side quests. And I really liked the Forest of Myths whole thing. The stories and the choices and everything. Although it was really kind of funny to just like the riddles were really easy. The labyrinth would have been difficult if you know, didn't make a map, I suppose. But then just sort of that twist at the end with the statues, which I suppose, I guess, if you're going to do like the difficulty for exactly one, if you're gonna have one challenge, I guess it should be difficult. But God, my brain was just not ready for that. But you know, I guess now for future reference, I have a good way to approach that rhythm, which was the smart thing to go from the perspective of each one as if it were true, and then see the contradictions. That makes more sense than trying to come up with like a weird question or compare them. But compare the truth, because they didn't really give us any information. That's really what I was expecting, right? But oh, all right. What else? I am streaming again tomorrow. I stream Sunday through Thursday. So I guess, oh, it is Wednesday tonight too, isn't it? Yeah, so tomorrow will be my last stream for the week. We will continue playing this, and I might poke around and see if there are any more quests, but I don't think I'll do them necessarily off stream. I don't want you guys to miss anything. You know, and picking up the quest, I feel like constitutes that. If there's anything else. Thank you for hanging out with me, listening to my stories and the game stories, and I will catch y'all later. Bye-bye.